Lolita was released in 1962. It's directed by Stanley Kubrick, and it was written and adapted from his own book by Vladimir Nabokov. It sees a middle-aged man, played here by James Mason, becoming infatuated with a 14-year-old girl, and that infatuation ends up destroying him. That's what this film is really all about. It's about desire, or more importantly, the destructive side of desire. Desire, after all, isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's good to have certain desires. They compel you to do things that can change the world. But what this film is focusing on is the destructive form of desire. When you want to go after something so completely that it takes over every aspect of your life and destroys you from within. Mason is really good as Professor Humbert, which is a cracking name, but yeah, he's really good in this role, although a very unlikable character. So it's quite a skill, I think, to take a character like this, someone who, quite frankly, ought to know better, and kind of make you almost root for him. I wouldn't say I fully go all the way and root for him, but you find yourself at times kind of hoping he's going to get here or get there or get through this, and so you're kind of on edge for him, in case he gets caught or whatever. But yeah, no point do I ever kind of sympathise with this guy on any kind of moral level. I mean, he does some pretty horrible things in this film. He marries Lolita's mother just to get close to Lolita. So yeah, right there, that's terrible, terrible behaviour. Shelley Winters plays said mother, and I gotta say, I do find her a little bit annoying throughout this. I think there are times when she does make me have sympathy for her, and I think that is down to Winter's performance, but just the character and the way she's written does at times get a little bit clingy, a little bit annoying. Sue Lyon as Lolita is also fantastic in this film. Really good find, I think. I don't know if I've seen her in anything else since this, but yeah, really great turn. She does a real great balancing act of presenting someone that you can believe somebody would become infatuated with, but also showing that she is just really immature. There are many times throughout this film when you realise that she is just a teenager. She's not a fully grown woman. She's not mature. And so it's during those times when I find it hard to understand why Mason's character is so infatuated with her. But then that's the whole point, isn't it? That's what desire does. It makes you blind to the truth. So you end up with tunnel vision, and you can't see the flaws in the thing that you desire because you just want to have it so much. There is a moment towards the end of this film, a pivotal moment, when Humbert realises just how little Lolita actually cares for him, and he breaks down, he starts sobbing, and he realises, I think, in that moment that his desires have taken him to a place that he can't really get back from, and I think he feels disgrace in that moment, embarrassment, and a whole heap of other negative emotions as the mirror, so to speak, is turned upon him, and he realises just how pathetic and feeble he is. Peter Sellers is also in this film, kind of playing multiple roles but through the same character. He's a bit of a con man, so he's playing the same character, but this is a guy who realises what is going on with Lolita and Humbert, and he starts to manipulate the situation because he himself also becomes attracted to Lolita and he wants to have her just as much. So he starts twisting the knife, he starts manipulating Humbert, and yeah, he does it through pretending to be loads of different people. So that, anyone who's seen Dr. Strangelove will get that this is something Peter Sellers is very good at, or can be very good at. I gotta say though, in this film, I did find him a little irritating. Whereas with Dr. Strangelove, he was an absolute standout. The three personalities he played in that were really great. Kind of got some real good laughs out of me. Here, I find him irritating. I did want to punch the guy several times during this. And I guess, you know, he is playing a despicable character. He's not someone that we should be laughing at, or certainly laughing with. He is someone who is equally as despicable as our lead character. Kubrick does a fantastic job of handling the material, though I would say that I think it could have been condensed down a bit more. I think this film does run on a little bit too long, and it's been a long while since I've seen the remake directed by Adrian Lyne, but I think I liked the remake a little bit more than this. Not much more, but I do think it benefited from having a more kind of modern sensibility to it. But yeah, like I say, still fantastic direction from Kubrick and mostly good performances all around. But yeah, if you want to see a good story, well told, about desire and its destructive nature, then yeah, look no further. It's a really good film. I give it a 4 out of 5. If you've seen Lolita, then please do comment below and let me know what you thought about it. And if you've seen the remake, tell me how you think it compares to that one. Until next time, crack in.